I often wonder how you managed to invent yourself.
Well, I had no choice, did I? I'm a woman. Women are obliged to be far more skillful than men.
Glenn Close was born on March 19, 1947 in Greenwich, Connecticut, and had a difficult childhood, as she was raised in a religious group that she considers to be a cult. The group was called Moral Re-Armament, and it was founded by an American minister named Frank Buchman in the 1920s. This group claimed to promote peace and moral values, but also impose strict rules and control over its members. Close's father, a doctor who worked in Congo, joined the group in 1954 when Close was just 7 years old. Later, he moved the family to Switzerland, where the group had its headquarters. Close and her siblings attended boarding schools run by the group, and they were completely isolated from the outside world. Not only that, her parents never took the family on vacations, to which Close said there was no collective memory of anything other than being part of MRA. Close's journey from a cult survivor to a celebrated actor was not a smooth one. She had to overcome many challenges and struggles along the way. She had to break free from the group that had controlled her life for 15 years and find her own identity and voice. She had to deal with the emotional scars and wounds that the group had inflicted on her and learn how to trust and love herself and others. She had to face the stigma and misunderstanding that often surrounds mental health issues and seek professional help and support. She had to balance her personal life and her career and cope with the pressures and expectations of being in the spotlight. But Close did not let her past define her. She used her talent and passion to create memorable roles and stories that touched millions of people. Before she became a star on the screen and the stage, Close had a musical past that was linked to a controversial group. Many don't realize that Glenn Close has a good singing voice and was even a part of Up With People, a pop culture phenomenon that emerged from the cult we just told you about. However, she left them after college and pursued her acting career. On the other hand, Up With People continued to spread their upbeat message, but they also faced criticism and mockery for their naive and cult-like image. They became a joke on The Simpsons, who parodied them as Hooray for Everything. Glenn Close's film career spans over 4 decades and showcases her remarkable range and talent as an actor. She has been nominated for 8 Academy Awards, but unfortunately has never won one. Her film debut came in 1982 and received her first Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. She followed this with 2 more nominations in the same category for The Big Chill and The Natural, where she played a former lover of a baseball player. However, she rose to fame as a leading lady in the late 1980s with her iconic roles as a deranged stalker in Fatal Attraction in 1987.
A look that led to an evening.
We were attracted to each other at the party, that was obvious. You're on your own for the night, that's also obvious.
A mistake he'd regret all his life.
Where's your wife?
Fatal Attraction was a big hit and a controversial one. However, according to the reports, Glenn Close was not the first choice for the role of Alex Forrest. The studio wanted a more glamorous and sexy actress such as Deborah Winger or Barbara Hershey. However, Close's agent insisted that they see her audition, and she impressed them with her intensity and intelligence. She also did a lot of research on the character and consulted with psychiatrists and experts on borderline personality disorder. It came out at an opportune time where there was this anger boiling up between the because of feminism. It hadn't really been expressed, and that was just plugging right into it, Close recalled. Close did not think that Alex was a psychopath, but a deeply disturbed woman who had suffered from childhood trauma. She said that she tried to find a common humanity with the character and not judge her or separate herself from her. She also said that she felt sorry for Alex and that she was not a villain but a victim. Did you know Close hated the original ending of the film, where Alex kills herself and frames Michael Douglas's character for her murder? She thought that it was too dark and depressing, and that it did not fit with the rest of the film. She also thought that it was unfair to Alex, who deserved some sympathy and understanding. As a result, the studio decided to change the ending and came up with a new ending, where Alex stalks Michael Douglas's family in their home and is killed by his wife, played by Ann Archer. The new ending was a hit with audiences. Glenn, however, hit a career jackpot when she took on the role of Cruella de Vil, the wicked and glamorous villainess who wanted to make a coat out of Dalmatian puppies. This became her biggest box office smash, raking in a whopping $300 million worldwide. Surprisingly, Close was not very keen on playing Cruella de Vil at first. She had just finished playing Norma Desmond on stage, another strong, delusional woman who fascinated her. She was not sure if she wanted to do another similar character. However, the director of the 1996 live-action remake of the animated Disney classic 101 Dalmatians, Stephen Herrick, was determined to have her as his Cruella. He convinced her to audition, and she blew him away with her intensity and intelligence. Glenn loved the costumes that were designed for her by Anthony Powell, who won an Oscar for his work. She made sure that she got to keep all the costumes after the filming was done. It was written in her contract that she would own them. However, Disney tried to back out of the deal when they realized how expensive the costumes were. They even offered to make duplicates for her, but she refused. She said that the costumes were works of art and that she wanted the originals. Later, in 2017, she generously donated costumes from a whopping 47 rolls to Indiana University.
Glenn Close donated more than 800 pieces to IU's Eskenazi Museum of Art back in 2017, including the costumes she wore in 101 Dalmatians and Fatal Attraction.
In her words, this collection represents not just the characters she's portrayed, but also the countless hours spent with brilliant costume designers. For Close, these garments hold the essence of her craft, providing invaluable insight into the roles she's inhabited. Nowadays, Close finds herself known as Cruella by college students and as Nova Prime from Guardians of the Galaxy by the younger crowd.
Hi, Disney Parks fans. It's Glenn Close here, and I am so excited to be reprising my role as Nova Prime for an all-new attraction coming to Epcot next summer called Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
It's actually a testament to her ability to reinvent and stay relevant across generations. Despite being one of the most nominated actors in Oscar history, she has never won an award. She has been nominated for 8 Oscars, 4 for Best Actress, and 4 for Best Supporting Actress. She even holds the record for the most Oscar nominations in an acting category without a win, making her one of the 5 most nominated actresses in Academy history. In her various interviews and statements about her award nominations, Glenn expressed a range of emotions. She consistently felt honored and grateful for the recognition from her peers and the industry, and found joy and excitement in each nomination. Importantly, Glenn Close asserted that her talent and choices didn't hinge on an Oscar win for validation. She took pride in her diverse roles, the narrative she brought to life, and the impact she left. She firmly saw herself not as a loser, but as a winner in her own right.